Hi Aries, welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was intuition. So you could be following your intuition, and that intuition leads back to you, meaning it leads back to you doing what's best for you. So you could be actually doing what's best for you at the moment. And you might think, I normally do. I don't think so. So let's see what your person's doing. If this is about you, I feel this is normally the energy. Well, I can't really say that. I was going to say normally it's about you, but sometimes it's about your person. So let's see. That's the fairness I'm getting here, but it's the justice. So let's see. God say. So Justice card, 2 of Swords, and the Magician card. So what I'm feeling is wanting something fair, but can't make up your mind. And that's what I was getting with you going within. Oops, there. Well, oops, there. You see, with a blindfold here, it's like you going within here and trying to figure out, because you just can't. Yeah, it's like you want some balance. I'll tell you what I'm feeling as well. It's like, you're the business. You're quite good looking. And you're generally, I'll say generally, in your truth. And you try to do what's fair. So you can't understand why you keep attracting heartbreak. Why you're not getting the right person. This kind of thing here. With the fairness underneath the love. Why is love not fair? That kind of thing. And 2 of Swords is about, it's like you, what I'm feeling here is this is connected with the collective reading I done today about what is called Be Ready for This. So please watch that, because this is about your expectation of love. I feel you're pulling back on love in general because you've had heartbreak. And your heartbreak, and I don't feel, I'll see from the cards, I don't feel it's been, I feel you have an expectation of the television version of love. You get married, you have kids, and happy ever after. And it's not like that. And this blindfold is like you're blinded to your version of love, and it's not fair. It's not equal. This is what I'm kind of getting. But when you go within, it leads you to following your own path and doing your own thing, and that leads to fairness. I feel with you, for example, say you're single, you're separate, and you start loving yourself, then the Empress is at the bottom. You start working on things you like, going to the gym, exercising, doing what you want to do, whatever, right? You're fine. But then you meet someone, and then it falls into this expectation of, okay, come round, have dinners, let's go for a cinema, let's move in, and you stop nurturing yourself. And then this is why you're in and out and indecisive about what to do with love. This Magician card is like you're not seeing that you bring this into your reality. You're turning your back and you've got your blindfold on too. You've manifested this because your version of love, you want love. I feel you want love, right? Most people do. Generally, if someone says they don't want it, is literally they either heartbroken and they're scarred, or like, you know, they're still in love with the person that's died or something like that. Or you know, literally when you're older and you've had so many bad experiences, you know, when you're 70 or 60, 70, you don't. But generally, most people want love. And I feel you do want love, but you're not understanding that because your inside is, I want someone to live with, get married, have kids, picket fence, instead of just, I want someone who feels like me, and then I'm going to still go gym, I'm still going to have my life, they have their life, and we join together. This is what you're manifesting. This is what this, it's like making a choice to choose the correct path, and you think you're in your truth. I feel that. But they're trying to tell you when you go into your intuition. And like I said, I feel you're going into your intuition that leads you to you. But you don't know that. But because it leads you to go back to do things that make you happy. And it's like you have this expectation of when you meet someone, okay, now we go gym together, or we go out, and you stop doing what you want to do. This is about ending karmic cycles of that same thing, of that heartbreak that keeps coming up because you keep manifesting this expectation from others. And you might say, no, I do relationships differently and stuff like that. And I'm like, but when you see your person, there's something here that, do you go and do you just have this, do you still do what you do when you're not with your person, is what I'm trying to say. This is part of what you're here to learn, to teach others, I feel, because mission card is here. Magician card next to the Eight of Pentacles is about, Eight of Pentacles is working hard, right? And it's skilled work, proper work. So I feel that Magician is manifestation, and you manifest indecisiveness with relationships, because your relationships, love relationships, and I feel this is relationships, not like with your mum and family. I feel this is love partners, is in and out, so you're in and out. It's like, I want this, but love is crap, it's never fair, so you're in and out, so it comes in and out, your relationships. But when you work hard on loving yourself and knowing what you want, that's how you manifest someone who's like you, the same, but you both love each other. The eight, this is called, my one is called Mission as well. So now you could be feeling left out in the cold, you don't know what's going on with your person, but this is about collaborating with people who understand you, collaborating with yourself, you, me, myself, and I, and doing things that you love. That's what I feel with this. The Wheel of Fortune, this is the like I say, this is the Wheel of Fortune next to the Eight of Pentacles. This is your work. This is something you will teach others. Look how I'm happy doing this, and I'm in love. It's like famous people. I always talk about famous people on my channel. They're over, say, like, I'll say, I always say Clint Eastwood. Say Clint Eastwood, right, goes off set 6 months in the desert. He's making a film about the desert, and he leaves his wife and kids at home. Now, obviously, he's quite old, but think of a younger actor. I'm not in the know with the younger actors, right? And he's just married about 5 years and got 2, 3 kids, 4, 7, 8 years old, right? He has to love himself, right, to leave his wife and kids at home to go off to do the set. But it doesn't mean he doesn't love them any less. He's just going to do what his passion is, and he can leave his wife and kids at home. Now, that wife he's married to is still loves herself to allow him, I say allow, but you see what I mean, to go off on a set for 6 months. That's love, right? Does it mean they don't love each other? No, they both love each other. They're separately. She might want to be a housewife, love being housewife at home, sorting the children, and he loves going away to, you know, different areas, locations, 6 months, 3 months, how long to make a film, come back home, and then they have a year before he has another film. I don't know, I'm not an actor, but something like that. It kind of goes. That's love. Your version is we do it together like the films, right? That's acting. That's not real, right? That's what this is. And it's like your karmic pattern is divine for you to stop this indecisive, because you've got this pull to want to be in a relationship, but the Two of Swords is, but you don't know the truth about it, but you think you do, but you don't, because the two swords are up. Two swords is truth. You only need one sword of truth. So one is you think you're in your truth, but one truth isn't right. Do you see? The truth is the love side, but how you see love is incorrect. But it's up, so you think it's right, how you're doing it. And I tell you why you think it's right. Because you're not horrible. You're not manipulating. You're not bad. You're quite good looking. You're quite friendly. You know, you've got a kind heart, that kind of thing. So you don't understand why you get this heartbreak. But the heartbreak next to the Wheel of Fortune is because it's your divine mission. You're watching me, your light worker, twin flame, humanitarian, alien being with a divine mission. My Eight of Pentacles is mission card, right? About how you manifest things on this reality, and part of yours is relationships. Underneath, like I said, is the Empress. This is about I feel there's an influence of a mother. Is it good or bad? Let's say how your mother nurtured you. So how was you brought up? And that depends if it's good or bad. I'm hoping, say, my son, he's actually Aries, really, but like, he's always known me as working. If I'm not working, I'm miserable, right? And I love being my own boss. I couldn't work for anyone else since 27. I'm 48 now, right? Normally when you're an entrepreneur, you can't go back to working for someone, and I can't. And I love it, right? But the bad side is obviously creating a business is hard work. And I'm always working, 10, 12 hours a day, especially 12 hours when I'm starting a business. So what I done was I always work at home. I never go to an office. I can now because my kids are older, but so that although I'm in that room 10 to 12 hours a day, he can knock, he can see me, or my daughter, do you see what I mean? I try to find the equal balance that serves everybody. This is what you have to try to do. So there's something like either you have a mum, why I mentioned my son, because one, he's Aries, and two, hopefully he could see that I try to make the balance in my life by going what I love to do, but incorporated him to see you follow your bliss, your passion, but still try to do it with relationships, children, your person, or whatever. Was your mother showing you, or whatever, was you nurtured in a way like that? That's what this is about. And then you nurture yourself the same way. That's what this is about. Anyone who dates me know my business pretty much, they would say, oh, Sophia's business comes first. It doesn't, but do you see what I mean? I don't say relationships come first or my kids come first. Generally, I'm 10 to 12 hours most days on the business. So that's me loving what I love. Doesn't mean it comes first, but do you see what I mean? There's something in this reading that there is, the person becomes the main thing, which creates the heartbreak. But your mission is to show people how to manifest, to heal that. You can still have relationships, like my famous example of people that do that quite successfully. And I've had quite successful relationships with how I've worked. I've always worked like this. I've never worked in an office. Never. My children can come and I'll pause it and I'll talk to them and stuff like that. So I'm there all the time, which people wouldn't think I am. So this is about finding the balance of love. That's what this is about. fairness for love, right? If you're unsure, you want to know more about yourself and stuff like that, book me for reading. It's half price at the moment. And all Twin Flame Starseed Lightworker Soulmate program with my image reading. I don't do tarot readings if you book me. Only these tarot readings is less than half price. So it's definitely a good time to do it if you want to know more about yourself. So that's it. And your situation. Well, your person's not here. So that's very interesting. What's going on with your person? Oh, because there's heartbreak and you feel left out in the cold, right? So there is a learning curve to know about your person because they're not in this. You need to manifest this back. And I said this is connected to my collective reading. If you watch that, I tell you how you get your person back with the, well, I go into it in that reading. I go more deeper in those readings. So please watch those ones. Okay, I'm out. Speak to you later.